2 versus each other.
Mm.
And it's like just regular debate. Lincoln Douglas's moral debate. It's 1v1.
Moral debate? Like, yeah.
You debate like the issue for now is like, should the United States have universal health care? Policy debate is the U.S. government improving the transportation infrastructure of the country. Don't do that one. And Congress is there's 12 pieces of legislation that they debate for an hour and a half in each session.
Do you like pick what you judge? Or?
Yeah, you can pick what you judge. I'd pick PF or LD. I wouldn't judge the other ones. It's SuperStarcraftBros.
Diamond Friday.
Happy Friday, guys.
Yeah.
My name's Jay.
I'm Iron Sparks.
And we're on a brain fart.
Cloud Kingdom.
Thank you, Iron Sparks.
The map you love.
I love
but
this map.
not that much.
Evidently, my brain just when it's Friday, you have no energy. Fart. Alright, so red vs. blue, ladder game. Iron Sparks, who's playing?
We have in our top right corner the red TvZ Lumpf.
Lumpf. I love that song from the President of the United States of America.
And in the bottom left corner of ours, blue Zerg eXeTimelog.
I love time logs. That's how you get paid a little extra at work. Alright, so let's see. Diamond level play. I love higher level play.
On the Dragon Ball map.
Yes, on Iron Sparks' favorite map that he likes to call Dragon Ball. I'm tired. I'm showing. Alright, so let's see. We have the supply depot down at the ramp for Lumpf. And TimeLog is doing an extractor trick to get an extra drone out. And he is sending his overlord across the map. So do you have any gaming news from the week? Or?
Nope.
Nope. Alright.
I don't think anything's happened.
Yeah. We're recording this early, so we're going to act like nothing happened. Let's see. We had a couple more games early on in the week showcasing beta. Iron Sparks played 2 games on Tuesday? Was that Tuesday?
Yeah, they didn't really get up till Wednesday.
Yeah.
They didn't get up till Wednesday.
YouTube uploading issues.
Between YouTube and my internet connection going on strike.
Yeah, it's fine. It happens. So check those out. Let us know what you think of the new beta units, either in the comments on those videos or down below in the comments for this one. And both players are really just setting up, so while they're doing that, Iron Sparks, what are you most excited about for Heart of the Swarm now that it has a release date?
I'm really excited to do bad in that game too.
Alright, that's kind of a bizarre goal, but okay. What unit are you most excited about?
Like new unit? Or
yeah.
New unit.
You're so talkative today.
I'll get back to you on that. What unit are you excited for?
For the Terran, I'm kind of excited for. I was excited for the Warhound, but the Warhound's gone. I'm excited for the Widowmind, even though the Widowmind's gone through so many transformations. I think it's going to be a really interesting unit to use. For the Zerg players, I'm very interested in the Swarm Host. I think the Swarm Host is a very interesting unit that really just reminds me of the Lurker with a little bit more to it. I mean, instead of just spines getting shot out through the ground like the Lurker did in Brood War, now we have these Locusts that do, quite a decent amount of damage. And I think that's going to be an interesting unit to play with, but also, because I'm a Terran player, a very annoying unit to play against.
Yeah, I think it might change how Zerg plays in general.
Yeah.
Instead of like the Muta or Roach plays, you're really going to see probably those more.
I really do think the Swarm Host is going to be a great and viable unit for the Zerg unit composition. And I really think you're going to see Swarm Host kind of in junction with Infestors.
And Broodlords.
And Broodlords. Not so much the Broodlords, but I really think that Swarm Hosts are gonna be in almost every game that goes into a mid or late game.
And I'm also not. I absolutely haven't seen any Viper play. So
no,
I'm really curious how those are gonna work.
I mean, but I haven't watched too much of the beta games because I know a lot of the casters have had this issue where a lot of pros aren't playing the beta right now because it is. The game is so far off. Now that we have a release date, maybe that'll change. Maybe a lot of pros will start gearing up to get ready for Heart of the Swarm.
Yeah, it gives you like that sense of reality that it is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited of it. I'm gonna get the collector edition like I did for the Terran box set.
It's like winter. It is coming.
Oh yes.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna go with the standard edition this time again because I'm poor. And cheap.
Yeah. And then just for Protoss, I'm actually really interested with the Oracle, because as you guys can see in the games that IronSparks played on Tuesday, they've tweaked the Oracle to have like this time warp field that slows everything down inside it, and I think that's going to be a really interesting spell, and I really feel that Blizzard's going to keep that one.
Yeah, it really adds another level it adds a dynamic level to the Oracle.
Yeah, and I really think that the Oracle, who was originally designed to be a harassment unit, really has spells now that really harass and annoy the hell out of your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
That new building attack thing that does damage, and it's check it out. Check out the most recent Let's Go beta.
Episode 6, you can see me react very, very poorly
Yeah.
to the Oracle.
IronSparks' opponent in that game used the Oracle really, really well, and I loved seeing it. I mean, I don't like seeing IronSparks lose, but I really like seeing the Oracle used well.
Mm-hmm.
And just checking back on this game, because both players are now set up, we have 3 bases going for TimeLog.
Yes, for the Zerg player, we have the Roachborn, Evo, expansion.
Yeah. And he's done a great amount of droning, so he has a good set economy right now. And for TimeLog, we have these Hellions moving out right now to try and delete those drones that popped out.
Yeah, while they move out, we have the expansion for the Terran player. You got the factory, a starport coming, bunch of bears going down. So we're looking at a pretty standard TvZ.
Yeah, and it does look like TimeLog is going to go majority bio, because he has that STEM research on the way, and he is working on Marines and Marauders right now. And a couple Hellions are going to potentially pick off a Queen if it decides to stay and fight.
You know, that's gotta really hurt. Getting like your food burned as it comes out.
You know, I really like that he canceled those creep tumors, because they were just setting into the creep, so they would have been spotted.
You know, I think these two might have been okay since he was focused on the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
They would have survived.
Maybe. And let's see, we do have some roaches on the field now, which will be a good counter to the Hellions, who are just kind of sitting out. Oh, actually, no, it looks like they've doubled back and they're going to head into the 3rd.
The unfortunate thing, he is right next to being supply box, so we can't get that many roaches out. This Queen will be taken out, but he's going to sustain minimal drone losses, if any.
Yeah, and actually the Queen stays alive. Roaches are going to push these Hellions back, and you can see, guys, how powerful the Roaches are against Hellions, because Hellions are considered a light unit.
Yeah, so
and not a lot of armor or just meat on them. Which Battle Hellions will definitely solve that.
Yeah.
And Lumpf picks off that scouting overlord that's been sitting outside his base since the beginning of the game.
So now that Lumpf, he smartly decided to pull these Hellions back. He knew he wasn't getting anything done with the roaches hanging around. So now he's going to pull back, build up on his bio army, get the tanks out, probably start on siege if he hasn't gotten it already. Hasn't gotten it ready. Probably see that starting soon.
He has the medvac, so I'm sorry, I kind of zoned out. I don't know if you were saying that, but
I don't know if I said that either.
So this is going to be a mostly bio army from Lumpf with some support from artillery from the siege tanks, and also medic support from the medvac. So this is going to be a good, strong Terran army, as long as he doesn't get caught out of position.
And these tanks are going to be sorely needed against this very large roach army, and Hydras are going to be joining the fray.
Ooh, Hydras, not the greatest unit against tanks. So I mean, if there are some really good siege tank placement. Holy drop army though, IronSparks. It looks like Lumpf just decided to book a couple airline tickets, and he's just going to fly straight into the main.
But you know what?
That overlord's gonna be like, okay, you're going down.
Okay, Husky.
Guys, there's some medvacs flying by. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to come into the main base again. No. So the entire Terran army flying into the main. And I'm not seeing a lot of scattering of blue back to the main base, IronSparks.
Because there is none.
This is going to be incredibly interesting. Queens are going to do their thing. They are dropping on the main mineral line at the main base. Queen goes down. And stim underway. Here come the lings and roaches.
Yeah, these roaches will be able to clean up. A lot of them will be taken out. Very low.
I don't know.
He will clean this up just because of the massive number of roaches that were present, but these medvacs are going to be away scot-free.
Now, just income-wise, just to show you guys the damage that it's done.
But you want to see the real damage that was done?
Okay. It looks like Lumpf has
18
decided
workers.
to try and drop on the third. I think he's just throwing units away. And yeah, pretty much. Drones have been sent back and rebuilt for the main. And he's going to lose all these medvacs if he's not careful.
Yeah. So we did do quite a bit of damage. 19 drones killed.
But you know, on the back of this, TimeLog was able to expand to a 4. I mean, look, another medvac was down. And now, TimeLog is 50 supply ahead and looking to do a counter push.
Yeah, and with this excellent creep spread that's coming across this map, these Hydras aren't going to be facing that problem of being slow.
Yeah, and until Heartless Form comes out, they do drastically lose speed once they're off of the creep, which makes sense because they're kind of like snakes. They slither, and if it's a slick ground, they would move faster.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, it's actually going to help out well because the roaches are a little faster. They're going to be able to get in front
And tank the damage.
Yeah, tank a lot of the damage. And the Hydras have a really good distance on them, and it looks like the Terran army is retreating behind the supply depot wall.
But then, the unfortunate thing, Siege
Oh
is
my
just getting started.
God, he doesn't have siege mode yet. The army's going to be able to walk in and do a ton of damage.
The only benefit he has right now is because of this small choke created by this, by the supply depots.
Yep,
So they can be, but it's still a lot of units knocking at that door.
Yeah, he is still doing a lot of damage. He is getting those stims out. Medvacs start hitting up the bio army for Terran.
But since that siege tech wasn't done, these are still going to roll a lot. However, since probably an upgrade advantage for the Terran player, we're looking at 1-1 to
2-2. Actually, they're even on upgrades.
just that choke alone provided the little bit of safety Lumpf needed to survive that.
TimeLog is still ahead in supply. He's spitting out 20 roaches right now, getting a couple Hydras on the field.
I mean, he has 4 bases, a macro house, so he's going to be able to reproduce very, very rapidly.
Yeah, as long as he's staying on top of his inject larvas, he's going to have the larva needed to rebuild that army. So this is actually going to be a very interesting point in the game because TimeLog, you know, he has the roaches on the ground and Siege just finished. So we might see a bit of a standstill right now, and if the roaches do head up there, he's going to throw a lot of roaches away.
Yeah, now would be a great time to switch over to a higher tech. Most likely, Broodlords will be the most affected. I have a feeling he's going to decide to go to Ultras.
Ultras wouldn't be a terrible decision right now. The tanks do a lot of damage to the Ultra army, but Ultras gobble up bio.
But the Ultras are going to get stuck behind the roaches and the slow Hydras if the Hydras continue to be produced. So the tanks are going to get a lot of hits off on them.
Yeah, it depends if he decides to clump his units together. But it looks like he's still going with the Hydra production, which I like. This Roach Hydra is a classic build order for Zerg ever since StarCraft 2 came out. You just don't see it a lot. Now, it does look like Lumpf is going to attempt another drop, but I did see some spore crawlers in production earlier on.
Yeah, we have spores at the main.
Okay. So he's definitely protecting that hive, so
And
you can keep that.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to lose that hive.
No, I mean,
losing one of the hatcheries is not that big of a deal. Right now we have another Evo chamber to go down, so we're going to see all 3 maybe upgrades going at once for the roaches, maybe wings if he decides to get some of those out, or if he does in fact go for that Ultra Cavern.
Yeah, and let's see, the Medvacs have hit the southern part of the map. They're flying by an Overlord right now.
Same Overlord.
Same exact Overlord. That Overlord's doing his job. He has spotted attacks twice. Now, it does look like Lumpf is going to attempt to drop in the main again, and he's going to be greeted by spores. And TimeLog did notice those Medvacs, so he is moving his units. Actually, no, never mind, guys. He just moved into the middle. Ultra Cavern is down. Let's see if TimeLog will actually have that complete. Tank dropping into the mix. Siege mode is now activated.
You know, it's not a lot of units, but enough to pull this army back. If there wasn't creep all over the map, it would give you a little advantage of that map awareness. Yeah. But you know, it scouted a good piece of information.
You know, I just hate that he threw Medvacs away again. He didn't get the hatchery. He didn't kill the Ultra, and there's all the drones sitting on the side going, all right, back to work.
But he knows this Ultra Den's on the way. He got one more worker kill from that. And what do you think he's gonna do in response to knowing this Ultra Den's here?
I honestly don't know. I mean,
Thor is here.
Thor is here. Thor will do a little bit more damage in a one-on-one fight with the Ultra. But right now, I just feel like TimeLog is in the lead, and I think if he pushes now and he attacks, you know, he He focuses, uses a little bit of micro to keep his army alive, and I think he'll win.
I mean, he's got a decent amount of roaches, good amount of hydras, and these infestors, however. It's not going to be smart to run it into the planetary, though he's going to be able to take
Yeah,
it.
he's doing a lot of damage, and the SUVs are not repairing. Planetary goes down.
You really need to see these fungals drop on the bio army.
Yeah, I don't know if he's in range. It does look like he's going to lose some of the infestors.
There's one fungal, two fungal, three fungal.
Oh.
Alright, all the infestors are taken out, and now it's up to the roaches and hydras to be able to take out this command center.
That was huge. There's 800 minerals he just lost in command center.
Even more than 800.
Good choke point for Lumpf. It's going to force TimeLog to fall back.
But you know, he did the damage needed. He did more than 800 minerals gone.
Yeah, and to replenish his units, TimeLog has decided to go with the roaches and infestors. He's not really going to have any room for some ultras in the mix.
Yeah, I mean, he's matched right now. He's getting 5 infestors out on the field. So he's really going to...
I would like to see him start investing those minerals and Vespine gas into upgrades, which it looks like that's
like
what
now?
he's doing right. Yeah, he is getting the chitinous plating for the ultras. He's getting
range attack upgrade 3,
and armor 3.
attack upgrade 3, and range melee attack upgrade 1.
Yeah, so TimeLog is in a good position. If Lumpf was deciding to counterattack, which it looks like he is now, I still think TimeLog is ahead. Good scan to get rid of this creep that's literally knocking on his side door. Another expansion going down for TimeLog. It's not going to hurt. It's not like he's hurting for minerals. He's not throwing 300 minerals away.
Yeah, but right now TimeLog, he needs to get... It's all about positioning.
Yeah.
He cannot
He
engage
needs
his army on
some
this ramp.
amazing fungals right now. Now he does know that the army's there. He's engaging. If he can get those tanks out of commission before they can attack. Fungals down on all the bio army. Hydras and roaches dealing out a ton of damage. The tanks are starting to fall down.
Yeah, all these fungals tearing through the bio army, but it's going to be enough to defeat this. These two tanks on the ramp are doing a lot of... 4 tanks, actually. They did a lot of damage, took out a lot of the army.
A lot of the bio is sitting in the red, but he just wasn't able to kill them off. And like Iron Sparks, you said, those tanks on the ramp right there, a tremendous amount of damage. And TimeLog is getting incredibly desperate. He's very stressed out. He's getting 102 lings right now.
But you know, these 102 lings are going to do great. I mean, they don't have to worry. They can get up closer to these tanks in a second. They can surround the store. The bio army is not going to be as much big of a deal, especially when these ultras. The only thing is, he doesn't have metabolic boost.
No, he doesn't, and he's really not looking at any upgrades for these things right now. And he's going to put them in a choke right now where they're going to get devastated by the siege tanks.
He needs to be careful. He needs to try to get a fungal off with...
He needs to not block the ultras from this army, and that is what the lings are doing right now.
See, this is probably one of the worst places to engage with ultras.
It looks like the ultras are going to...
He needs to lure Lumpf into a false sense of security to get him even further so he can get behind him as well.
You know, he almost might want to use these 62 additional lings, force the Terran player up that ramp, and skirt around the side with the ultra. He's taking a lot of damage on these ultras without doing a lot of damage to the bio.
Yeah, these tanks are doing a lot of damage to this thing back here. I mean, they're just sitting back here doing what they want without having to worry about anything. However, these tanks aren't forward gone, tanks getting surrounded. The Zerg player is going to be able to, if he counterattacks right now, he might be able to do some decent amount of damage.
Yeah, if the Zerg player decides to move up, I don't know, I think that bio army sitting at the base is strong. He might want to wait a tiny bit.
Big enough. I mean, he needs to take this out before it morphs into a planetary.
And
that way it's another 400.
It looks like that's what's going to happen right now. We have the lings moving up, attacking those mules to get them out of commission.
And that's a lot of energy wasted.
It is. So this third is going to get taken down again.
Wait, this is a small... Look at just the supply. Looking at supply...
Now remember, those are 3-3 bio units against only a 1-3 Zergling composition, and the Ultras don't have that melee attack upgrade because he hasn't been working on it.
No, but you know, they are coming. I would expect, yeah, more infestors are on the way. I would also expect him to invest back into roaches. However, he's not going to do so. He's going to spend that gas on the infestors, ultras. But you know, if he does just focus on this Zergling ultra infestor army, it's going to be able to take out bio easily.
Now, by far, TimeLog does have the better economy right now.
Just needs to be careful not to lose these for free, because these are expensive units.
Definitely save those ultras for this engagement against this bio army, because those ultras are going to gobble those up like Cookie Monster in a cookie store. Cookie Monster, eat marine.
Yeah, so TimeLog going ahead expanding again. I would like to see him throw down these gas gathers immediately because he's sitting really pretty on supply, so he really needs to focus on working on upgrades, getting more and more resources.
And I love this move from TimeLog. He's getting that Baneling nest right now, so he's going to be able to roll in some poisonous acid mines.
Yeah.
Going to be deadly against this bio army.
You know, if he can just get a very good surround like he's going to do right
Here
now.
we go. Here it comes down to this. This is going to hurt.
I mean, if he gets a fungal right on the middle of that, he needs to stop these medvacs from flying away.
Yeah, the medvacs have loaded up most of the units.
There's the fungal.
Chain those fungals down on the medvacs. Can we get another one to lock them into place? Because there's nothing right now to attack air.
You know, if he just gets this one down, that's a 4 loss. One more fungal.
Come on. Oh!
That's a 4 loss.
Here we go, the army for Lumpf trying to jump into the third, and that is GG for Lumpf. And that was an awesome Diamond Friday.
It was.
Leave a comment down below on how you think both players did.
Hit that like button.
Subscribe.
Share
the video with all your StarCraft 2 enthusiast friends.
Yeah, you know what we say.
Send us your replay at SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. Hope you had a great week. Have a great weekend. Good luck on that ladder.
GG.
GG.